So in this video, I'll walk you through the whole process that we follow to combine LearnStorm Khan Academy tool and the Map Skills tool. So this is basically a brief flow chart of the process that we followed. Here it is. Basically, this is a cyclical process wherein we start by taking map growth math assessment for each student, and that assessment gives us the RIT scores of students. After that, we create individual learning plans for every student, highlighting the gaps in skills of the students in like almost 13 topics of mathematics. After finding out the gaps of the students skills on those 13 strands, 13 topics, we start assigning math resources through Khan Academy after doing a skills locator on map tool. So skills locator is basically a tool which we use to find out pinpoint the gap in the skills of the students, which gives us the data wherein which topic and which skill we need to fill first. So we start filling those gaps in the skills through assigning resources on Khan Academy. And it's an iterative process. We follow this for all the 13 topics. Once the students have achieved mastery on Khan Academy on those various topics, we again take their map growth math assessment, and finally we check the growth of each student, and the process again follows the whole process. So during the month of September, I've just taken an example of one student of ours, that is Divya Bansali. During the month of September, we started with our map assessment, and particularly in maths, she scored an RIT score of 211, this one. And on the basis of this score, we came to know about her general strengths and area of focus in various topics. So MAP divides these topics in four main headings, that is geometry, her RIT score was 217, measurement in data, number in operations in algebraic thinking. These are since big topics. To further pinpoint what are certain subtopics in which she needs more attention, we prepared an individual learning plan for each student. Here you can see this is ILP calendar for Divya Bansali. So these four big topics, that is number and operations in algebraic thinking, geometry, measurement data, were further subdivided into 13 subtopics. That is computation based 10, computation fractions, number sense based 10, and so on and so forth. First, we prepared this ILP, and to gauge where does Divya stand in each of these topics, we again went to the map skills and we assigned skills locator. So basically, what does skills locator do? They're able to pinpoint, for example, I'll show Divya in computation based 10, they're able to provide this heat map wherein we could see these P means past skills, M means mastered skills, and NW means need work skills. So we are able to pinpoint in this particular topic where does Divya needs more attention and where we need to provide her support. So to carry forward this process, what we next do is we click on these NWs and we see that, oh, this is the topic. That topic is determine the whole when given a part and percent in a contest. And for Divya, it is coming need work. So we need to assign her some assignments in order to for her to go through this topic and learn on her own. And this is where we complement this map skills with Khan Academy. So as you can see, the multiple resources are here. But as we have relied in the past year also on Khan Academy, so we prefer giving assignments and resources on Khan Academy. After the students have watched the videos on Khan Academy, we ensure that the students are attaining 100% masteries on the topics that we assigned by taking help from Map Skills. So we go to the tracker of Khan Academy itself, as you can see on the screen, and we check for the assignments whether the students have completed them, and if they have completed, whether they have attained this 100% mastery over the topics or not. So this is one way of doing it. The other way that we follow was to keep track for ourselves also, as to we are not repeating the assignments and we're progressing in a linear manner. So we created this skills tracker also on Google Sheets, where in each and every class, right from 2nd to 7th, the students' names are there. And once the student has mastered this particular topic that we assign to him or her on Khan Academy, and we see that she has scored 100% on Khan Academy, we move back to map skills, and the same NW skill we give them as a mastery check. This is a second, what you can say, second filter to gauge whether they have really mastered the topic or not. So that also, we assign this mastery check for the particular same skill that we assigned on Khan Academy. So here, as you can see, this is the skill that we want to check whether the student has have mastered it or not, and we simply assign it. And then the student take that mastery check. If they are able to correctly answer or like all the 5 or 6 questions that they get, then this NW automatically changes into M. As you can see, it has changed for Divya for other skills as well. So this whole process beautifully complements, these two tools beautifully complement each other. Map skills gives us a very a deep insight into what are the different skills that a student is lacking in which topic. We are able to pinpoint that, and with that help of Khan Academy, we are able to fill those gaps that are there in student skills. And I would say we have been able to expedite the same during this lunchtime challenge, as students were highly motivated to do Khan Academy assignments, and that has reflected in their ILPs as well. As you can see, they have been able to complete Khan Academy and at the same time map skills with a great speed.